Hello everyone, I gave in to my autofocus lens because I figured vlogging would be very hard without it. So this is a autofocus lens by 7 Artisans, the 27mm 2.8. It was really cheap and I got it off the marketplace about a few months ago, and I think it works well enough for a YouTube video. So this week I wanted to talk about the concept of done is better than perfect. I talked to a friend about this. My mic didn't work, but his mic worked, so I'll show you some of what he said.
Because like nowadays there's like a standard you have to meet. You have to have this camera, you have to use this editing software, you have to do this, you have to do that to succeed. And I think that for me, I'm not gonna say any specific examples, but I think those kinds of projects takes like what I love about art, what I take from it, what I enjoy from it. Because in a technical standpoint, it's like it's beautiful, it's amazing, it looks great, it sounds great. But if I don't take anything from it, if I don't like feel anything from that artist, then it's not art to me. You know, it's not something I enjoy watching, reading, or seeing. Because it's not just film. There's like books, there's some music videos, there's stuff like that. Like there's just no inherent heart in it. And just watching those random like For You page short films on YouTube, and it's like really low quality like cameras and audio, but you can see the passion, like they made like the best of the situation they were dealt with. They told the story out of the limited resources they had. Like there's this really, I forgot the name of the film, but there's this really beautiful short film that I watched by accident, and it was about a student struggling to cope with stress, and it was like shot on like a 2007 camera. So it was like 720p and stuff like that. And the audio is like you can hear everything around. You can hear within the cuts it was shot at different times. But it's like so engaging because you can tell like this is something the artist wants to tell. You know, It might peak. This video speak. But yeah, and to me, a polished video. But if the video is not polished, but you can see like the artist's intention from it. Like you can see like the love for the craft, the heart. Then yeah, for me that's art to me. You know,
Do you think you apply that philosophy in your filmmaking?
What's up guys? So I don't have a microphone right now, so the audio might be shit, but I'm trying out a car rig right now, and I'm hoping it's not a car rig, it's just a tripod that I've stuck to my passenger seat, and I think it's a bit blown out right now, but yeah, done is better than perfect. I think that's the philosophy I'm also trying to apply in my YouTube videos that I'm making weekly now. That I have a nemesis I have an enemy within perfection, because growing up in a Catholic school, Christian school that's extremely strict, they always kind of want you to be this perfect image, this perfect boy, this perfect student. And usual schools passing grades were 50% of the total, and in our school it was at 70%. So you kind of always aimed for excellence, which I think had a gift and a curse on me. The gift is I'm always pursuing excellence. I'm always trying to be the best in whatever I'm going for. But that also brought its cons, because I started seeing everything and everyone as competition. And when I don't win, and it's impossible to always win, I had struggles growing up dealing with that failure. So yeah, I think that's one of the cons that brought me. And now I'm training myself that done is better than perfect, which it really is. And applying it to any kind of medium in life, going to the gym, writing, making films, making these YouTube videos, I think is a good philosophy in whatever you're doing.
Furniture tsaka
Kayo lang pumili
pamili na.
ng furniture.
Actually bro,
Just got my haircut done. How we looking? Now I'm on the way to Shahina's house. I still don't have a mic on, so bear with the audio, please. So what I was talking about like perfection, my barber is also an artist. You know, he practices the art of barbering. A lot of people think barbering is just something like, okay, it's just cutting hair. But no, it's about reshaping someone's look, you know, directly affecting their confidence. And yeah, since we are humans and the whole nature of art is continuously progressing and growing, I don't think there's a point to chasing so-called perfection, quote-unquote perfection. I think we all have that self-critic inside us that pushes us, but also hinders us because ayun nga, it pushes us to do something greater, pero sometimes the quote-unquote greater thing that we want to achieve is not achievable in our available resources, so that hinders us and is what results in creative paralysis. It's always almost unachievable, but we strive nonetheless. Rick Rubin said in an interview in a podcast that making art, this is non-verbatim, and making art shouldn't have ego. Its aim simply is to create, and whatever you put out there, whatever you make, there's nothing to it that you own. All of it is an offering to God. And when I heard that saying, I think my whole perspective with art kind of shifted.